I got 2 tickets to paradise. Yeah, so as promised, told you I had some more Kmfdm stuff. It's kind of cool. So dug out what I could. I think there's even more around here, but yeah. So well, we'll grab that first. Gotta move the boots. Fucking boots all over the place. Ah! So I got this issue of Industrial Nation, which is like a industrial magazine in the '90s, and look, it's KMFDM. There's a cool interview in here about how it might be. There's another issue that I have where they're also featured in there. I think it's this one though, where they talk about how back in the day they used to just like put they write down 5-letter words and put in a hat and pick one out, and that was like how they came up with some of the album titles. And yeah, it's really interesting. I like old interview. I like old '90s shit. It's cool. Um, but anyway, it was that, and I also got money. So this is what I was talking about. I went. I was fucking glare. I went to order the on cassette, and the picture was a cassette, but they sent this, and I already have a copy of it over here. So I don't know, but they're both original wax tracks. So it doesn't hurt to have two in case something happens to one of them. Yeah, I have like specifically for KMFDM, I have like a rack for my like a metal rack for my CDs. I got the Rules single on CD. Excellent song from one of my favorites actually from Extort. It's good stuff. And I got this poster. Finally got. I was waiting for this so I could get all of them laminated because I don't like when they bend and I don't like taping them up and stuff. So I'll just get them laminated and then I can tape them up and there won't be any damage to the posters. But that's good stuff, yeah. Let's see what we got here. All right, we'll save the vinyl for last. All right. So this is a DVD from the Sturm and Drang tour, 2002. Now, if you remember, I got confused at the end of the last video, and I linked Last Things, which was from the 20th anniversary tour, which is the DVD that I can't find. And then I confused it with the World War III tour because this is 2002, World War III was 2003, and then the 20th anniversary DVD was 2004. So that's very confusing to me because I got rarely a band will put out like 3 DVDs in 3 years. It's a pretty big production, and the DVDs came out great too, which is even more amazing to me. Because I mean, so you could put out like a shitty concert, and they always have, just like on any DVD. Oh, that's great! I love that picture. Look at these guys. Look at these fucking badasses. Yeah, you can put out a shitty DVD and it was all year we played a concert, and I got like the Who or something, or some old rock, AC/DC was. Oh yeah, this concert happened. But they always have like all kinds of cool behind the scenes stuff. They have interviews. The most recent one, uh, 35th anniversary. They had an amazing interview where I already talked about that. You learn so much about the band and that you otherwise wouldn't know unless like you met him, talked to him or something. And this is from I believe the Symbols tour. I've been watching it a while, but it's beat by beat and by beat by beat. And there's cool stuff on there because there's not a whole shit ton of footage of the band from the 90s. Uh, Obviously, back then things were different. People document everything nowadays because we have our phones and fucking, you know. Uh, but that's a really good one. I think it's kind of hard to find. I happened upon a copy and I was like, I have to get this. So I just grabbed it. And yeah, it's good stuff. I step away from the mic to breathe. All right, moving along. Symbols on vinyl. This is pretty awesome. I wonder if forget. All right. I don't even have space for anything. I mean, if I had a van, if I lived in a van, there'd be literally no room to do anything. Okay, it would just all be Kmfdm shit all over the fucking place. Don't worry, folks. I got more shit coming. I just got in dub. It's new. They put out a new album in dub. It's a bunch of songs in dub. And I don't know. It's probably stuff that wouldn't really like. To me personally, it wouldn't really like surprise me or anything. I mean, keep in mind they did just put Paradise out last year, so but at least they're like working hard and just creating music and doing new things, and that's what's great about them. I was talking to a guy once. It was the first time I saw them, and I go, "Yeah, they came through here with Front 242 or something, or I think the concerts were just close together or something like that, but I missed both." Um, I go, "Yeah, it sucks. I could have seen him and I missed him." And he goes, "Listen, they just go on tour. Like, if they're not in the studio, they just go on tour. Like, if you miss them on a tour, they'll probably just go on another tour, and you'll have an opportunity to see them again." I've only seen them twice, and obviously, like I said, I'm only 29, so obviously I saw them on that Hell Yeah tour and God, they have so many fucking albums. Our time will come. Uh, Here's the Brute single. They put out these three, I think, at the same time. It was a thing. Like they just they're like, yeah, we're gonna start putting out re-releases of singles from the older albums. So you got Glory here. That's like the only shirt I don't have. That album cover, that artwork. Here's Light. Everybody, if you listen to KMFDM and you don't know Light, get the fuck out of here. Sorry, that was me. So they put those out like all at once. I remember because it was the first time I'd ever been on their site, like to, buy some shit, and I saw these, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna grab a couple of those. I grabbed all three, but I think there was another one too. I forget what the single would be. There's so many. There's like too much material to even. This is like the biggest rabbit hole of a band. This, I think, it's Don't Blow Your Top. It's the Don't Blow Your Top vinyl. But I'm not sure if. Yeah, it's original Wax Tracks. That's it. They might have re-released that on vinyl. I'm not sure. I, Godlike. See, some of these, like, if they come in plastic, I might cut the side like that, so I can just kind of look at it and marvel over it. But I try to keep them in decent condition. And we have the Today single on vinyl. It's Adios, but it's got Adios and then it's got Today. Which was, I didn't even know this was a single. I found this on eBay. I was looking for more Adios propaganda because that's my favorite album. That and Symbols are like my favorite albums. I found this and I was like, oh my god, this is unbelievable. I had to grab it. You see something on eBay that you like, don't fucking bid on it. If you can buy it right away, just grab it. Because anytime I've bid on anything, I've lost. Because they're like fat guys in the basements who just wait to the last second. And they just increase their bid. And boom, they win. Yeah, look at that beaut. Woo! Woo! This is like probably out of anything I have, any collectibles, anything like that. Like I said, I don't even have a record player. But this, if I could get Adios on vinyl, forget about it. I saw a CD copy of Adios that was signed, and when you're buying something on eBay, it's like, how do you know that they actually signed it? Somebody could just scribble some shit. You could never read those signatures. Like, how do you fucking know? Yeah, we'll throw this in here just for fun. It's Liz Torres. Because she was featured in she was a part of the band. She was in Excessive Force for the couple of albums they did. Amazing singer, and that album's really fucking good too. If I mean, I could probably find it on YouTube, obviously, but I miss the days when, like, years ago, when I wouldn't go on YouTube really to look for music. I would download music, or I would put it onto my iPod if I had, the means to, put it on my computer and put it on my iPod. You had to go through, look at this thing. I still got one of these. It doesn't work. Still got one. I miss those days, and I would just listen to my iPod on my iPod dock, which I've gone through about like 5 of, and that whole thing's obviously gone. It's just, everything's just like total shit now. Everything's on your computer, everything's on your phone. People have like so many devices, but you don't even need any. You just get a laptop or something, or get a phone. You can find anything on YouTube, anything on Google. It's the same thing with like record stores. I miss going to record stores. I remember my father would drive me and my brother to like I'd mow the lawn, I'd mow my neighbor's lawn, make about $40, and this was when I was really young. Uh, and so my father would drive me and my brother a couple towns up the way, and there was Newbury Comics, and there were a couple locations, but now it's condensed to one, and that, especially with COVID going on, that's probably just gone forever. Uh, we would go to Wendy's, which was right conveniently right next door, and we get some food, and there'd be two people fighting in the back, two employees fighting, like every single time. And then me and my brother would go into Newbury Comics, and my father would have a butt outside waiting for us, and we'd just go in and find stuff. And it was so cool. I used to get 2 CDs every week, every weekend, because my mother was working nights, so in the afternoon we'd go there. And man, memories. That was good stuff. It really was. Yeah, I don't want to go off on any more tangents. I need to figure out what I'm doing with this shit. But yeah, just some cool Kmfdm stuff that I have. I got the In-Dub album coming, and I got a shirt too. I think if you get sorry, two, there are three options. Like you get a shirt which comes in two colors. You could get the vinyl, or you could get it on CD. And if you get two of those things, they give you a promo code. You put it in. I forget how much you get off. I just put it in for the fuck of it. I don't not worried about money. But you get it. They give you some percent off, something. Promo codes are awesome. Yeah, that's about it. Check out In-Dub if you haven't. Probably gonna be pretty good.